two, half. See you guys next year.
So far away.
I know, it's been forever.
It'll take forever to get there, and then I'll look back and be like, wow, that was fast.
Punches down.
My armpits smell like good guns.
They smell like good.
like real. You've done your service?
In case you see those doors open.
Have a star smile.
Would the audience please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2016. I would like to start by thanking everyone for attending. We may be graduating Jack Hille Middle School, but our journey of education is far from complete. And because of this, we still have time to work for our success, as our class motto reminds us that success is a journey, not a destination. But even with this, a milestone has been reached, and a great many people deserve to be thanked for their help with this achievement. I'd like to start by saying thank you to all of the educators at Hille. You were always there for us, pushing us to do better. Even when we did not understand something after it was explained 3 times, you did not give up on us, but instead continued to explain, a little differently every time. I'd also like to thank our principal, Mr. Orth, our assistant principal, Mrs. Brown, and the superintendent, Dr. McDermott. I'd also be glad to thank all of the members of the Forest Ridge School Board. These people provided us with a safe and secure learning environment. Without this, we students would not be able to stand here today and say we are graduating from Jack Hille Middle School. Next, I'd especially like to thank the rest of the Jack Hille Middle School staff, the support staff, the office staff, and the student services staff. Without all of these members of the large staff, many of us would not be nearly successful as we have been in our 3 years at Hille. These people made sure we were doing well, not academically, but emotionally and physically. Particularly, Mrs. Spagnola and Mrs. Armstrong deserve thanks because they always gave us what we required when we entered the office. And lastly, I would like to thank all of the parents and guardians of every student at Hille. As much as we like to think of ourselves as completely independent, you supported us and helped us as much as you possibly could have. Whenever a project was due or we had to write some kind of essay for our lit class, you were there to make sure we had everything we needed. You also provided us with some much-needed assistance when we were struggling with some schoolwork, especially when, even though you reminded us, we forgot to do our homework. Sometimes we may seem like we aren't thankful for all of our family and friends, but no matter what, all of your help and guidance is something we greatly appreciate. Finally, I wish you all a wonderful evening. I'm glad you could attend this special occasion. Thank you.
I would like to present to you Commander William McNellis from the Tinley Park American Legion Post, number 615.
Good evening. I'm here to present to 2 students the American Legion School Award. And as I was brought up, it's always ladies first. The American Legion Certificate of School Award. This certificate of designated achievement is awarded, and we'll get back to that, in recognition of attainment acquired as winner of the American Legion School Award, in further recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. This award is made by Tinley Park Post 615, May 31st, 2016. And I do believe that the first charming young lady is Rachel Domlauskis. There's also a medallion that accompanies the award, and with the medallion we always give the product warning like you'd find on something else. Don't swim with this, you won't make it to the other side of the pool. And I know gentlemen are accustomed to being second. Seth Albin. And your award, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Again, thank you both. I don't want to say I'm being followed by because I'm not, but the gentleman behind me is from the VFW. We like to consider that our junior partners in veteran affairs, but please give them a nice warm welcome. This is their 75th anniversary this year.
I would like to present to you Mr. Bernard Krause from the Owen Winter Junior VFW, post number 4241.
Good evening. First of all, I would like to congratulate the class of 16. Have fun this summer and enjoy the next 4 years of your life. And the Veterans of Foreign Wars is an organization of veterans who have fought in wars defending our freedom. The goodwill of the Veterans of Foreign Wars reaches far beyond the realm of veterans helping veterans. In fact, direct involvement with America's youth and communities has always been and always will be a VFW priority. One of their core values is to promote patriotism. So every year they have an essay contest that tasks students with writing about patriotism. As part of their curriculum, 8th grade students are asked to write an essay explaining what patriotism means to them. The teachers then voted on the most heartfelt and well-written essays. This year's award winners are Samantha Boise and Tyler Turnbull. Thank you and congratulations. Tyler. Thank you. Have a good evening, folks.
I would like to introduce Miss Sue Wolf from Lake Forest Rotary Club.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to thank you. And on behalf of the Oak Forest Rotary Club, I'm happy to be here to announce the winners of our annual four-way test award. Rotary is an organization of business and professional men and women united worldwide to provide humanitarian services, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Our motto is service above self. For Rotary, the four-way test is the cornerstone of all actions, and this is what it says. Of the things we think, say, or do, number 1, is it the truth? Number 2, is it fair to all concerned? Number 3, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And number 4, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Each week when the Rotarians meet all over the world, they always say this four-way test. These two students make good decisions and exhibit a strong moral character. I'm pleased to present both of them with an engraved medallion that we hope will remind them of their selection for the years to come. After 8th grade, I know they go into high school, and we have an Interact Club, which also is a part of the four-way test. Anybody in high school is able to attend. I would like to announce the first winner, Christina Hansen. Thank you so much. And with this other award, to Douglas Racine. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure.
At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. John Orth, principal of Jack Hille Middle School. On behalf of the Jack Hille Middle School class of 2016, I would like to present these two benches for the courtyard as a token of our thanks.
Thank you, Tiffany, and to the class for our class gift. We will use the benches proudly in our courtyard. There are a number of defining moments that we encounter in our lives. For these young people seated behind me, we have come to one of those moments. 8 years ago, these students entered school a little nervous, as were you as parents. But they were pushed to go through it. They survived those first years and began to pick up momentum, learning at an exponential rate, and years later, these students meekly walked into Hille on Locker Day, having met their goals at Ridge, Kirkstra, and Foster. A whole new challenge was laid before them, and all of the students were nervous about beginning schooling that was different than anything they had experienced in the past. Looking back on their 3 years here at Hille, we've celebrated together, consoled one another, supported one another, and now here at graduation, we congratulate one another. We congratulate one another for a job well done. Tonight marks an incredible milestone in your life, and so it is my honor to thank the class of 2016. This was a talented group of students, and I am immensely proud of all they've accomplished in their 3 years at Jack Hille Middle School. For the championships won, the academic accolades collected, to the development of their character as people, I feel that this group of students is ready for the challenge of high school. It has been a pleasure to watch the growth and development of these young men and women we see before us tonight. My sincere hope is that the lessons they have learned during their tenure at Hille will influence who they will become in the future. I hope they will look back fondly on their years at Hille. For our graduates, we will miss the 7:58 good mornings as you run to class to avoid your tardies. You know who you are. We will miss the inquisitiveness of your questions. We will miss the integrity of your actions, and we will miss your sincerity and compassion, which you have definitely shown during your time here. We have learned some valuable lessons this year on the importance of living each day to the fullest and about doing your best on a daily basis, giving life everything you have and nothing less. We have learned that sometimes the quietest voice actually has the most to say, that the outstretched hand to help a schoolmate goes far beyond the reach of your fingertips, that a genuine compliment can be worth more than gold, and that the world needs more of you, more good people who will do a random act of kindness for someone. This moment is always bittersweet. We finally got them trained, and we want them the way we want them, and it's time to let them go. This will probably be the last time that the entire class of 2016 will be assembled together in one place. As life happens and those defining moments occur, different choices will be made, different paths chosen. So we say good luck and goodbye to a wonderful class of students. To the parents out there, and especially for those of you who are graduating your last child through our district, we will miss you as well. Thank you for the early morning drop-offs, the afternoon school pickups, the rush dinners to make a practice, relearning middle school math so you could help out at the kitchen table, the volunteering for dances, field trips, lock-ins, lunches, and the rest that comes along with being a middle school parent. We will miss your support, we will miss your camaraderie, we will miss your kids, and we will definitely miss your friendship. Thank you for all you've done to make this a better place. I'd also like to thank all of the district faculty members here tonight who fostered a love of learning and provided the students with the skills to succeed in their education. At this time, would all the District 142 staff members please rise and be recognized? How about a round of applause for our staff members? Lastly, I'd like to thank our superintendent, Dr. McDermott, and the Board of Education for all their efforts on behalf of all of our students. The fundamental principle guiding their efforts is doing what's best for kids, and tonight their efforts are clearly shown. These students will enter high school ready for the challenge and equipped with a quality education under their belts. Students, congratulations, good luck next year, and all the years to follow. In talking with our Board of Education prior to the ceremony, our board president would like to personally offer a few congratulatory remarks. At this time, would our board president, Jerry Curran, please come forward?
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to welcome all our parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, and other extended family of our graduates for the ceremony of Jack Hille class of 2016. Spell check's a bad thing. For the Board of Education, I would like to offer our congratulations to our graduates on their accomplishments. Tonight is the culmination of 9 years of work. We hope we have laid the groundwork for the rest of your lives. As you move forward in the next 4 years, you will make new friends and have new experiences that will shape you for the rest of your lives. Enjoy the next 4 years in high school, and again, congratulations from myself and the Board of Education.
At this time, please join me in welcoming Dr. Paul McDermott, Superintendent of Forest Ridge School District 142.
I was reminded right before I came to the podium that I am the last thing separating the students from their diplomas, and so to keep it short. So good evening, and thank you once again for coming out tonight to be a part of our special evening. I think we have to believe in something. We all have to do this. It's a part of our everyday life, often overlooked with the busyness we subject ourselves to, but ingrained in all of us is the belief in something. When we come up to a red light, we believe, even at 151st and Oak Park Avenue. that despite the long wait, at some point that light will turn green. We believe, countless examples come to mind, belief that school will start on time, that the teacher will be present, that graduation from middle school will finally happen, and so on. And thinking of some practical knowledge for our graduates, something that they can take forward as they head into high school, I'd like to share just the following thoughts on a belief system. First, believe in the people within your support system. Take a look around you. These are the people that you share your life with. Peer groups will shift and change throughout the stages of your life. Deep, meaningful relationships will be built, will age, with new and more meaningful relationships to be built in the future. Take time with people. Listen to people. Don't rush through interactions with the people around you. The most valuable thing that you can give to people is your time. To be a friend, to be their conscience, to support them, encourage them, and love them. In return, you deserve this same treatment, so please have high standards for the manner in which you will allow yourself to be treated. Please believe that interpersonal relationships are not only necessary in life, but they bring immeasurable amounts of joy to our life as well. Today, capture the moment, thank your parents, and then thank them again for being there for you, growing you, supporting you, taking the time to be there selflessly for you so that you could have these types of opportunities. Parenting is not an easy task, but it represents one of the most basic human conditions, and that is to love another person. Ask any parent, they would sacrifice anything for their children. And so graduates, today as this milestone, please don't hold back the big hugs, the heartfelt words, and a genuine thank you for your families for playing their part in your growth and development. Second, believe that you have a purpose. Your life has a purpose. Over the next 4 years in high school, try things that you never thought you'd be interested in and discern whether you truly enjoy them or not. You may try a class or an activity and determine that you really didn't care for that. And to that I said, great. Because on the other side of that, you may find some things that you love deeply, that you never knew that you cared for, which may become your passion in life. Find something you'd like to devote a lifetime to pursuing so that happiness, contentment, and fulfillment can come your way. Most importantly, be a risk taker. Fail. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and recommit yourself to being better the next time. Develop tenacity and a relentless pursuit of excellence for yourself. Third and lastly, please believe in yourself. When a whisper comes along that says the task at hand is too hard, that you're not good enough, or fast enough, or smart enough, quiet the whisper with a sense of self, a belief in yourself, that with the proper support, the proper purpose, and a healthy dose of belief in yourself as a person, that there are an innumerable amount of challenges that only you, uniquely created, are designed to conquer. In a sincere gesture, and after speaking with both Mr. Orth and Mrs. Brown as superintendent of Forest Ridge School District 142, on behalf of our Board of Education, I certify that our graduates have met the requirements necessary to have successfully completed their elementary education. I enthusiastically confer graduation from 8th grade upon these students, and we wish them the best of luck as they continue with their education. Congratulations, class of 2016.
I'd like to introduce Mrs. Amanda Brown, Assistant Principal of Hille Middle School.
At Jack Hille Middle School, we believe it is important to teach young adults the knowledge and skills needed to be successful in life. We strive on a daily basis to impart upon our students at age 13 life lessons that will benefit them at age 33, 53, even 83. We believe that an education is truly the ultimate possession. It is the key to all that lies ahead, something that can not only introduce students to their creativity, their passion, imagination, but something that can also take them to the next level, prompting them, pushing them, daring them to obtain the intellect and resolve required for the future. The students being honored here tonight have worked hard. They have accepted the challenge to be the best students they can be. Throughout their middle school journey, they have shared many valuable experiences, all of which they will take with them to high school, college, work, and beyond. On stage with us tonight, we have our Student Council President, Ms. Anna Zawislak. In addition to her leadership in Student Council, she has also been involved in band, choir, and volleyball. She has been a great person to represent the class of 2016. Thank you for your service, Anna. And now it's my pleasure to recognize Jack Hille Middle School's top 5 students for their outstanding academic achievement. While these students certainly have attained the highest academic honors, they are also very well-rounded individuals, participating in a variety of sports, clubs, and activities while at Hille. Students, when I call your name, please step forward to receive your award. Jacob Camper. Jake was able to successfully maintain a GPA above 4.0 while also participating in many different activities. He is a member of the National Junior Honor Society, and he was part of the mathletes team in 7th grade and sang with the choir every year at Hille. Jeremy O'Connell. While maintaining his grades, Jeremy was a player on both the volleyball and basketball teams. He was a representative of the Scholastic Bowl and mathlete teams. He also played for the Hille Band. Jeremy was also a member of the National Junior Honor Society. Alyssa Northrup. In addition to earning high honor roll status throughout her Hille career, Alyssa also played on the volleyball team. She performed with a choir and was a member of the mathletes team and the National Junior Honor Society. Tiffany Reed. Tiffany designed the beautiful cover for the graduation program you received this evening. She has excelled academically throughout her years at Hille, maintaining above a 4.0 GPA and winning the President's Award for Educational Excellence. And Calvin Kill. Calvin was a top student academically and was involved in many school activities. He participated in band and jazz band, was on the Scholastic Bowl team and the basketball team for the past 2 years. He was also on the volleyball team this year. Calvin has been on the Principal's Honor Roll all 3 years and is a member of the National Junior Honor Society. He has also been awarded Student of the Month every year while at Hille. Congratulations, students. Please join me in giving them all a warm round of applause for their academic achievements at Jack Hille Middle School. You may be seated. Graduation is a joyous occasion for our graduates and their guests. The announcement of names during graduation is a special moment, one that we would like to guarantee all of our families get to experience this evening. We kindly ask all of you, graduates and guests, to please refrain from any yelling, clapping, or other noise making while names are being read. Otherwise, you may unintentionally keep the next family from hearing the name of their loved one. Please be considerate of others and hold your applause until all of the students have received their diplomas. At this time, please silence your cell phones and help ensure that graduation remains a dignified event and an exciting and enjoyable experience for all. At this time, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the graduating class of 2016. Anna Lily Zawislak. Jacob R. Camper. Calvin James Curry Kill. Alyssa Northrup. Jeremy J. O'Connell. Tiffany K. Reed.
Amani Youssef Abdo El Shahid. Seth Cameron Albin. Amy M. Eldier. Sydney Jean Alexander. Alexander Carlos Elfano. Victoria Alfaro. Margaret A. Altier. Anthony Alexander Antonopoulos. Naja N. Ashkar. Ashley Bailey. Gabriel Peter Barrera. Ashley Morgan Baugh. Caitlin Elizabeth Berglund. Zaina Mohammed Batuni. Michelle Celeste Barosek. Doria Ventrice Brown. Noelle Buchanan DiStefano. Samantha Marie Bicey. Janie Elaine Burns. Dakota A. Chamberlain. Catherine Irene Chavez. Justin Michael Shanowski. Natasha Clark. Kirsten Rose Cernich. Emily Rose Cummings. Heidi Jo Dahl. Stephen Joseph Damon. Alyssa Audrey Darnell. Callie Peyton Davis. Isabel M. Dean. Orlando Antonio de la Cruz. David Dean Derwin. Derek Thomas Dean. Maya Yvette Dixon. Travis Dixon. Courtney Adelia Dockery. Jack Frederick Doolin. Stephen James Elwood Dotts. Rachel Marie Domblauskis. Tyler Lee Dusold. Kylie Elizabeth Dwyer. Olivia Rose Earl. Cheyenne Ashley Fields. Jacob Gordon Flick. Austin Jackson Garza. Kyra Alexis Gibson. Gavin Alexander Gilman. Allison Elizabeth Griffin. Ashley Mackenzie Guzman. Kyle Stephen Hale. Christina Irene Hansen. Sarah Gabrielle Howe. Nicholas Jacob Held. Joshua John Henningsen. Adam James Hines. Abigail Ann Hogan.
Elise Mache Irving Mohammed. Mahmoud Ismail. Ryan Eve Evansitz. Alyssa Marie Johnson. Alexis Demia Jones. Devonte Michael Jones. Jordan Elizabeth Jones. Naya Brianna Mae Jones. Augustin Antonio Miguel Juarez. Taylor Renee Jusinski. Nicole Anna Capusiars. Haley Irene Kemnick. Jonathan Kenny. Corinne Michelle Caracas. Andrew Joseph Leodoro. Matthew R. Collins. Skylar Sharon Kozlowski. Nicholas Lambros. Peter Lambros. Michael James Letton. Stuart Dean Lilly. Christian Isaiah Lysenko. Michael Lorenz. Mohammed Shanar Mali. Devin Connor Makoviak. Zain Saud Mahdi. Michael James Marcheski. Aaron James Mateka. Andrew John Mateka. Jonathan Victor Mezalewski. Allison Ann McDaniel. David Michael McKinney. Casey M. McMurray. Benjamin Colin McNamee. Christian James McNeil. Connor Mark Mensing. Alyssa Caitlin Myers. Devin P. Miller. Casey Lynn Mitchell. Sarah Ann Morley. Martin Vincent Maloney. Alexis Rose Munoz. Leanne Margaret Murphy. Mohammed Mirwan Murar. Michaela Rose Nichols. Austin James Nielsen. Kyle William Nielsen. Alexander Niesel. Christopher Austin Nowicki. Justin P. O'Connell. Michael John O'Farrell. David Devlin O'Malley. Genevieve Nicole Opal. Layla Fuad Othman. Alyssa L. Pasella. Amir Ramachandra Patel.
Ariella M. Picaro. Elliot Michael Perez. Jessica Ann Perez. Victoria Renee Perez. Jeremy Andrew Peterson. Jacob Tristan Phillips. Jeremy William Pinkowski. Taylor Elizabeth Price. Nathan James Pringle. Mariana Jalal Kudsi. Samuel Raybuck. Michael L. Rasilla. Douglas Allen Racine. Julian Alexander Ramirez. Juliana Ramirez. William Ramirez Prado. Allison Nicole Ramsey. Megan Emily Ramsey. William Adam Ramsey. Rosemary Violet Regan Howard. Antoine Javon Rice. Elijah A. Rivera. Alejandro Luis Rodriguez. Cassandra Isabel Salgado. Nathan John Schlichter. Kenneth Edward Schmidt. Paul Daniel Scott. Zachary M. Sheehy. Michaela Ann Silva. Justin Skrzlowski. Andrew Ryan Smith. Jacob Joseph St. Marie. Clara Elizabeth Stanky. Brett Tyler Steffen. Theodorus Stogstill. Rihanna J. Sumrall. Richie Talon. Ian Ignacio Tapia. Alexis Lynn Taylor. Jaziel Zamir Taylor. Chris Davaleo Thomas, Jr. Julia Ann Tobin. Anna Rose Triesenberg. Tyler James Turnbull. Bailey Michelle Turner. Haley Roxana Valenzuela. Arissa Van Drunen. Trinity Vervate. Carly Jean Vidovic. Julia Margaret Walco. Paige Michelle Walton. Christy Leah Werniak. Robert Dale West. Jeffrey Stephen Williford. Michael T. Williams. Mason Brody Wazinski. Julia Morgan Zielinski.
At this time, I present to you the graduating class of 2016.
Good evening, parents, family members, teachers, administrators, and my fellow classmates. My name is Calvin Kill, and I am honored to stand before you tonight to give the words of farewell for the Hille class of 2016. When I first walked into Hille in 6th grade, my only real concern was not being able to get my locker open after 10 tries, but it turns out it only takes about 5 tries. After going to school with the same group of kids from Foster for 4 years, I wondered what it was going to be like when they mixed us all together with the kids from Kirkstra. Would we mix, or would we stay in the comfort zone of our old grade school friends? Over the past 3 years, I have seen groups of friends change to form new ones, popularity shift and evolve, people themselves changing, some more drastically than others, including myself. After all, it is a middle school, and more than our personality is changing. Some of us grew a foot taller, some of us grew a mustache, others' voices dropped 2 octaves. But most importantly, we all learned the need for deodorant. There are a few people at Hille who have made my time there a little less painful. I would like to thank the following people. Mr. Jakalis, thank you for being so down to earth and telling us how it is, and for treating us like adults, or at least young adults. Ms. Riley, thanks for having faith that we would get our work done even if we were in the hallway, and Movie Mondays always help soothe the pain of starting a new school week. Mr. Ramingos, thank you for pushing me to do my best, whether it was in Scholastic Bowl or social science. You always believed in me. Your competitive spirit was always fun to have in class, especially during smackdowns. And finally, Mr. Nenza, thank you for giving me a chance in 6th grade by picking me to be in jazz band. At that moment, I knew you saw something in me, and it got me to really like band. I think one of the reasons our band is so successful is because you challenge us every single day. You always picked music that we thought was hard at first, like our favorite, Lightning Field. You believed we could do it, and we did. There are a lot of teachers that impacted me positively during my time at Hille, but these are some that really stood out. As a class, we have accomplished many things. From sports to academics to band, we excelled in many areas. Our track team took first in the conference thanks to Seth, Gavin, and a much leaner Gabe, and a great team all around. Girls basketball took third in an exciting tournament. Scholastic Bowl came in first, led by Mr. Ramingos, and finally band. Our 8th grade band accomplished a lot this year, but the most prominent accomplishment was our trip to Peoria. We tried out last year by sending in a recording, and we were informed at the spring concert that we had been one of the 2 middle schools selected and that we made it. So, after months of hard work and preparation, we went to Peoria and put on a spectacular performance that made everyone proud. We should all be proud of our accomplishments, whether they are as a whole or individual, and we should continue to work hard in high school and beyond. As we begin our journey through high school, we should look forward to new opportunities that await us. I would once again like to thank all the teachers and staff at Hille and in District 142 who over the last 3 or more years have successfully prepared us for our success in the future. As our class motto reminds us, success is a journey, not a destination. To our parents and family members, thank you for your continuous support and unconditional love throughout this adventure in middle school. We wouldn't be the unique individuals we are without you in our lives. And to my fellow classmates, I look forward to our future and progress, and I would like to conclude this speech with a quote from the late Steve Jobs. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Congratulations, class of 2016.
you got a whole new weight on that deal.